first Mongol invasion of Dai Viet, also known as the first resistance against the Mongols, is a brilliant opening in the epic of our nation's defense. This was a heroic battle of the army and people of Dai Viet against the powerful invading forces of the Mongol Empire led by General Ngat Luang Hop Tai, occurring in the latter half of January 1258, during the 7th year of the Nguyen Phong era. The war began with the defeat at the Battle of Bien Lin Nguyen. However, this did not shake the resolve of the Dai Viet army and people. On the contrary, in the face of danger, the indomitable spirit surged stronger than ever. Ultimately, through intelligence and courage, the Trần dynasty's army and people achieved a remarkable victory, completely defeating the Mongols at Zhongbo Jiao, ending the war with a glorious triumph. This victory marked the significant contributions of King Trần Thái Tông, the enlightened monarch who guided the nation through its first challenge against the Mongolian cavalry. Capturing Dai Viet was only part of the grand plan to invade Nam Tông by the Mongol forces. This powerful empire deployed 4 army groups attacking from multiple directions. 3 groups were led by the Mongol Khans Mong Kam, Hat Tat Liet, and Thap Sat Ni. The 4th army group, commanded by Ngat Luang Hop Tai, was ordered from the Jai Li to advance down to Dai Viet, and then directly thrust up to the southernmost part of Tong, coordinating with other flanks to tighten the encirclement. In the face of this treacherous plot, the Trần dynasty formulated a plan to intercept the enemy from afar before Thang Long, determined to resist while preparing strategic withdrawal plans to preserve their forces, waiting for the opportunity to counterattack. The army of Ngat Luang Hop Tai consisted of elite Mongol cavalry and around 25,000 soldiers from the Dai ethnic group, not to mention the conscripted provincial troops, bringing the total number to over 40,000. At the forefront were the generals Ao and Kak du Trier. Among the ranks, there were also the horse Mao Ko Huai Zhou and the surrendering king Zhuan Hung Qin. Notably, this army also gathered 50 Mongol vassal princes who shared blood ties and marital relations with the Dai Hun dynasty, adding to the grandeur of the invasion. On the side of Dai Viet, the Trần dynasty mobilized 100,000 elite troops, including the Imperial Guard and local forces. Fully equipped with infantry, cavalry, elephant troops, and navy, they were thoroughly trained, ready to fight to protect their homeland. In terms of numbers, the Mongol army was only half of ours. However, their strength lay in their mobile heavy cavalry. They could unexpectedly concentrate forces on weak points or quickly retreat when at a disadvantage. Especially their archery skills on horseback made them formidable opponents. This confidence led the Mongol generals to arrogantly believe that just 50,000 soldiers would be more than enough to conquer a small nation like Dai Viet. However, history has shown that such arrogant calculations met the steadfast will and burning spirit of the Dai Viet people. Against the Mongol cavalry that had once subdued all of Europe, trampled upon the Jin dynasty, and instilled terror in the world, our army and people stood up as a solid wall. The first resistance against the Mongols became a heroic anthem marking the glorious era of the Trần dynasty, a dynasty where the unified will of the entire population merged with that of the royal family to create some of the most brilliant achievements in the history of national defense.